You are listening to Day Trading Radio. Sign up completely for free with no credit card. You can try out all of our services for 10 days at dtr.tv/free. Thanks for listening and have a great day. You are listening to Day Trading Radio. Sign up completely for free with no credit card. You can try out all of our services for 10 days at dtr.tv/free. Thanks for listening and have a great day. You are listening to Day Trading Radio. Sign up completely for free with no credit card. You can try out all of our services for 10 days at dtr.tv/free. Thanks for listening and have a great day. You are listening to Day Trading Radio. Sign up completely for free with no credit card. You can try out all of our services for 10 days at dtr.tv/free. Thanks for listening and have a great day. You are listening to Day Trading Radio. Sign up completely for free with no credit card. You can try out all of our services for 10 days at dtr.tv/free. Thanks for listening and have a great day. You are listening to Day Trading Radio. Sign up completely for free with no credit card. You can try out all of our services for 10 days at dtr.tv/free. Thanks for listening and have a great day. You are listening to Day Trading Radio. Sign up completely for free with no credit card. You can try out all of our services for 10 days at dtr.tv/free. Thanks for listening and have a great day. You are listening to Day Trading Radio. Sign up completely for free with no credit card. You can try out all of our services for 10 days at dtr.tv/free. Thanks for listening and have a great day. You are listening to Day Trading Radio. Sign up completely for free with no credit card. You can try out all of our services for 10 days at dtr.tv/free. Thanks for listening and have a great day. You are listening to Day Trading Radio. Sign up completely for free with no credit card. You can try out all of our services for 10 days at dtr.tv/free. Thanks for listening and have a great day. You are listening to Day Trading Radio. Sign up completely for free with no credit card. You can try out all of our services for 10 days at dtr.tv/free. Thanks for listening and have a great day. You are listening to Day Trading Radio. Sign up completely for free with no credit card. You can try out all of our services for 10 days at dtr.tv/free. Thanks for listening and have a great day. You are listening to Day Trading Radio. Sign up completely for free with no credit card. You can try out all of our services for 10 days at dtr.tv/free. Thanks for listening and have a great day. You are listening to Day Trading Radio. Sign up completely for free with no credit card. You can try out all of our services for 10 days at dtr.tv/free. Thanks for listening and have a great day. You are listening to Day Trading Radio. Sign up completely for free with no credit card. You can try out all of our services for 10 days at dtr.tv/free. Thanks for listening and have a great day.
Order submitted. Order filled.
You are listening to Day Trading Radio. Sign up completely for free with no credit card. You can try out all of our services for 10 days at dtr.tv/free. Thanks for listening and have a great day.
All right, there we go. Sorry, I had to fix the volume there. I think you guys could see this. All right, there we go. Sorry, I had to fix the volume there. I think you guys could see this. All right, there we go. Sorry, I had to fix the volume there. I think you guys could see this. All right, there we go. Sorry, I had to fix the volume there. I think you guys could see this. Anyway, I'm back here. Market's actually making a nice move right here since he opened reversing, going back up to that pivot area, which was pretty much lined up with today's pivot or past day's pivot. It was just a pivot type of day, and it's set up again here on this. This segment of Day Trading Radio is brought to you by Coca-Cola. Pivot type of day, and it's set up again here on this. Or Budweiser, depending on what you. No, that sounds like a Coke. All right. Or Budweiser. So we had a couple other things. So this was a really good divergence. It was a high steep level divergence. That's very important of what we want to trade each time. All right. So that's a no-brainer. That was a no-brainer. The coil was a no-brainer, and this was a no-brainer. All right. And this was probably a no-brainer right there. All right. So that's a no-brainer. So it's 4 quality setups that we should have been taken today. I did take a lot of these, but I missed that big one. Then we had a little short divergence over here. Eventually rolled over. 4 quality setups that we should have been taken today. Then popped aggressively back up and then drifted back down. And again, this is at 4 o'clock. And then right now the market just opened up. And we're now at the highs of the session. But that was the setups here today. I mean, there was no doubt we had a good divergence here. Went from about 45.71 to about 45.76. I mean, there was no doubt we had. To be honest, you know, it went a little higher, went up to about 78, but maybe a 5-point move here. 45.76. Here we had a big move, a very fast, aggressive move. We'll call it 64. And it went up to about 76, but the first move was about 72, 8-point move. Here we had a big 7-8-point move right there with a quad rotation here. Not to say you're going to take that, but that was about a 4 or 5-point move. And that one we missed. with a quad rotation here.
You
This
are
coil,
listening to
that was the biggest
DayTrading
move,
Radio.
even though we
Sign
took it
up
off on
completely
the
for
first
free
spike
with
above
no
the
credit
VWAP.
card. You can
It did
try
pull
out
back,
all of our
and
services
the
for
pullback
10
was
days
good
at
because this was holding strength, and this pulled back. I think
DTRAPEX.tv/free.
they actually took
Thanks
this
for
flag
listening
too.
and have a great day.
I have to look back at my trades. It did pull back, and the pullback was good because this was holding strength, and this pulled back. I think they actually took this flag too. I have to look back at my trades. It did pull back. This was a pretty simple day to identify some things. Again, you have to be in the right mental mood to trade. Not every day is going to be your perfect day. Some days you're going to be on tilt. And when you recognize that, you just got to step away. And even if you miss a couple, I'll be better tomorrow. I hate missing really good stuff like that because that's what I stress. And I'll stress this with you guys right now. You're here to make money, right? I almost want to sound like Kramer. I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to make you money. But we're here to make money, and we identify a way of doing that, and we call it our business plan. All right, and we do everything we can to get these signals in front of us. From making bots and having a whole special channel, being in front of the markets, audio alerts, everything. Everything is to get you in these setups. That's how important they are. The Zello alerts, the Rockbot. Tradeometer. Tradeometer has been off the last couple of days. We're working on getting that back up, so bear with us. It should be up this week. We're switching over I'm switching over the data feed. Paul's going to be, running it, and so we're just doing that switch. I apologize for the down outage on that. It's not really out. It's just offline. Should be back this week permanently. Let's take a look at this. Here is let's take a look at this is the 300 tick chart today. Now, 300 tick chart, you can see was running pretty good. We had a big pop right here, and we had actually a nice pop here, if it was a pop. That also showed up as a divergence, too. Excuse my scratchiness. This is about time I get all scratchy. It's 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock at night. I'm talking since 7 o'clock in the morning. That also showed up as a divergence, too. Excuse my scratchiness. This is about time I get all scratchy. It's 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock at night. I'm talking since 7 o'clock in the morning. That also showed up as a divergence, too. All right. So that, and again, these could be taken for a lot longer distance if you just give yourself some room to run. Again, the parameters on these bots right now, if I look at the parameter here, it has the super signal running a 300 tick. I'm just going to kind of apply something here for you because I can see, the signal bar low is hitting. All right, so you have 6 ticks and 15 with a 8 tick trailing stop, and it starts at 8 ticks. But let's kind of extend this a little. Let's put that to 8. Let's put this to 20, and let's extend this trailing stop and make it a little wider. Now I have the signal bar low on too. You can even change that to 14 ticks. Let's see what happens if I change it to 14 ticks. And we're gonna follow it up by 15, just to see. Just curious to see. I want to apply that, and then it's gonna apply it and see if. Just to see. Yeah, see how much more it got? It got a lot more here. Picked it right on the lows. First profit, second profit. Much further. All the way up. They took all the way up. Maybe we'll run this script tomorrow, So this is, again, I want to go over this, because this is working really good. So it's funny how I eyeballed that. 8 to 20. That's 8 to 20 to 14 on the stop, hard stop, and this is set to ticks. 14 on a hard stop, 8 starting trailing star ticks. But if you're using on the rhythmic, you probably want to put 1 there. But I don't think it'll matter. Put 1 there. That way you automatically get that thing, and then everything else. So apply that, and then go. Let's go out here. Oh yeah, look at this. that thing, and then everything else. So
You are listening to Day Trading Radio. Sign up completely for free with no credit card. You can try out all of our services for 10 days
now
at
DTR.TV
this
one might have stopped out before because it was taking out the lower, but now that I adjusted it to the hard stop, none of them will stop out because even if you get a low there and it pops and then comes back down and it takes out the trailing stop, or it takes out the candle low, which is on the script, it won't do that because it's not it's going by ticks now, and because this is a super signal, it's most likely it's going to be within 2 points of a bottom. So we'll let it go down a little bit further and just give it some more room to do that. That's why that wasn't stopped out this time, where the other one was. So we'll let it go down a little bit further and just give it some more room to do that. That's why that wasn't stopped out this time, where the other one was. So we'll let it go down a little bit further and just give it some more room to do that. That's why that wasn't stopped out this time, where the other one was. All right. So what happened to that? It just disappeared. Oh, maybe I didn't have any here. Oh yeah, that was it. That was the last one. So that was 11 every day. Let's take a look. Even that one. Look at that. See, this one would have took it and would have actually got stopped out. And this is. I'm glad that we have the opportunity to either use a. Even that one. Look at that. See, this one to either use a hard stop or a signal bar low stop. The signal bar low stop kind of really
That's a divergence type of setup. But this one, because it's so, it's very, very, it really, with the quad rotation, it's going to be not as common as a regular just pure divergence one. So, and the ones that finally are there are going to be setting up typically to rotate back. And if one does break down, if you're watching it, then you probably should realize that this will be embedded. And if that 60-10 is embedded, then you should change your strategy to shorting on the pops instead of buying on the drops. Anyway, this was just, again, all of these really working out well. I'm really impressed. Wow, I mean, that is very impressive. All of them. Now, there could be one, like when you have that downward move, that's the problem. That's the issue. When you have a downward, you could get run over on these if it gets real choppy. And that's why I don't like to run them overnight, like coming into some news items or whatever. Oh, this was right at the end of the day, so probably some news at the open and the end of the day. That's kind of a difficult time. I don't trade that time frame anyway, so I don't have to worry about that. That was after the hours, after hours. We're not going to count that. That was after hours. I want to have a good market. Nothing funky about this. Probably not even doing it overnight too much. But every single one of these. See, now this one would have stopped out with a signal bar low, but with a hard stop, we're giving it because we're in that blue area. That means all stochastics are oversold. We have a much better chance of a rotation if it doesn't happen right away, probably within a couple points. So we can take a shot on that. Stochastics are oversold. We have a much better chance of a rotation if it doesn't happen right away, probably within. This one popped and then trailing stop. Now the trailing stop in some cases is 55. It was 56. It's 57. 63. Now the trailing stop in some cases. That actually it all worked out here. It looks like. Super signal long. It's 57. Oh, maybe not that one. 63. Yeah, when that sells off hard, they have to be careful. With the signal bar low, that would prevent a lot of that sloppiness. But once this is embedded, your secret sauce here, and I talked about this on the last video, is once this establishes to the downside and you get a signal, you have to take it off on your first rotation or your first failure of the 9-3. The 9-3 gets up there and is underneath the 20, it starts rolling over, and this is staying under the 20. That's your sign that this trend is intact and that every bounce should be sold into if you should take a bounce. Probably you should be concentrated on the downside moves. But this, of course, is a buy-side trigger. So, all right. So let's concentrate on the downside moves. That's pretty impressive. Of course, is a buy-side trigger. So, all right. So let's That's pretty impressive. Of course, is a buy-side trigger. So, you guys hear me out there? I don't even know if this is on. Do you guys hear me? That's pretty impressive. You guys hear me out there? I don't even know if this is on. Do you guys hear me? That's pretty impressive. You guys hear me out there? I don't even know if this is on. Do you guys hear me? I wasn't really paying attention to the chat room. I was doing a little recap video and to send out to you guys. So then I said, oh, you know what, I'll turn it on because it's probably some good information. I'm just doing this, I guess you call it, what do you call it, cold. I'm doing it cold. So I'm just gaining my thoughts here. Market here is actually rallying. I'll be on in a second here. 7 o'clock. So I'm just gaining my thoughts here. Market here is actually rallying. I'll be on in a second here. 7 o'clock. I'm just gaining my thoughts here. Market here is actually rallying. I'll be on in a second here. 7 o'clock. I'm just gaining my thoughts here. Market here is actually rallying. I'll be on in a second here. 7 o'clock. All right, so one thing I like to do is just to see how it looked like it performed pretty good. I'm just wondering if I missed any and what it looked like on that. I think there was a few losses on there. One thing I like to do is just I like to sometimes just run a back test on it. Market here really actually rallying pretty good. So let's do a back test on this, and we'll run the super signal. So I like to sometimes just run a back test. And again, I always stress people, not to put too much on this back testing because you can make anything work if you set the parameters right. So you have to understand what type of markets you're working with before you put you put this thing on autopilot and let it go. I highly recommend not doing that. I highly recommend letting it identify you getting in, and then you analyze and let myself analyze the market and deciding where this market It's probably going to go in the short term. This is a scalping indicator. All right, and scalps are going to last from maybe a few seconds to a few minutes, or maybe a little bit longer. But overall, you want to be prepared
to Day Trading Radio. Sign up
bail
completely
if
for free
necessary.
with no credit card.
You just
can
can't
try out
program
all
that
of
on
our
the fly.
services
You
for
have to do
10
that
days at
manually.
DTR.TV
Nice
/free.
rally there.
Thanks
All
for
right,
listening
so
and have
what
a
do we
great
have
day.
here? What we were running? We were running 8. Was it 15 or 20? It was 20, right? It was 28, 20. I think we kept our stop loss ticks at 14. Was that at 14? Let me double check that. 15 or 20? It was 20, right? It was 28, 20. I think we kept our stop loss ticks at 14. Stop loss 14, 8, 15, and that ticks. All right. Let's do that. Okay. Uh-oh, I lost my analyzer. There we go. All right. So we got 8. Trailing stop. What did I say it was? 15? There we go. 5 contracts, and we're going to do ticks. We're going to do ticks, hard ticks. And we're going to do MES, and we're going to do 300 tick, 300 tick. And we're going to do, and then I'm just going to read into today's market. I just want to look at today's market right now. 300 tick. Again, I'd rather know what the market conditions are. Oops, I'm way in the future. Oh, imagine this, like we found out that this, like I went into the future and I was like, I clicked on the day and it told me what the market was. That's our own secret right there. My fantasy world I live as a trader. All right, so 2023, December 5th. December 5th. Let's see if that gives us the right thing. I don't even know if it's going to ticks. I don't know what it's going to give us. All right. Ooh. All right. Well, that's not bad. Looks like $415. How many trades did it take? 21 trades. There was 21 setups over the last, overnight. 90%. Looks like 450. Wow, look at that. That's not bad. I would say that's a pretty good that's pretty good results right there. 19 winning trades, 2 losing trades. Wow, look at that. That's not bad. I would say that's a pretty good code. A lot of this stuff I don't follow too much, like the Sharp ratio and profit factor, but I'm sure they're all good. A lot of this stuff I don't. Let's see where our loss was here. Let's take a look at the chart here. Now, I'm curious. All right, so that's pretty big. Let's move this to signal bar low and see what the difference is. Now, I'm curious. All right, so that's pretty big. Let's move this to 76% with a signal bar low and see what the difference is. Still not bad. 235 on a profit factor. 17 trades, 13 good trades, 4 losing trades. Again, I bet you those 4 wow, market here just taking off here. Damn. We should be trading this. Can I take a short here? What's going on? Live action. Wow, market here just taking off. Live action going on here. Market just taking off. I'm gonna have to put on the news here. It's being caught live on video. It's like catching Bigfoot on video here. Going on here. Market just taking off. I'm gonna have to put on the news here. Let's go to financial juice. It's like catching Bigfoot on video here. Maybe there's some kind of. I don't think there's much going on other than a nice pop. But we'll keep that on in the background just in case there's some breaking news. All right, so that's that. I don't think there's much going on other than a pop. But we'll keep that on in the background. Oh, I want to take a look at our chart here. So there was 4. So we're going to take a look at the chart. Now the chart is going to look at our chart here. So there was 4. We're going to take a look at that might have been it right here. That was like the last trade. That was one of them. Now look at this. This was a closing right. See how close it came? Because it was a closing trailing stop, meaning that it took it here and it went down a little bit lower, right here. It stopped out a little bit lower, even though it did push higher. That's why all these would have worked out fine. You might want to consider that. You might want to consider that. You know, giving yourself that hard stop instead of a
You are
trailing
listening to Day Trading
signal bar
Radio.
low stop.
Sign up completely for free with no credit card. You can try out all of our services for 10 days at dtr.tv/free.
See, this is a hard stop,
and
but it
have
would
a
have been.
great day.
It was just a matter of a couple minutes before it really took off. So, I mean, that's a tough thing to deal with right there. So I'm gonna run that tomorrow. I'm gonna run this script. I mean, that's a tough thing to deal with right there. So I'm gonna run that script tomorrow. So we'll get rid of. Let's see. Do we want to run any others while we're here? We'll run that script analysis. Oh, that's pretty good. We want to run any others over here. Analysis. Oh, that's pretty good. Again, this is with the signal bar low. Now we go switch over to the ticks. Again, this is off your script on the super signal. Run that. This is with the signal bar low. Yeah, big difference. Switch over to the ticks. Again, this is off your script on the super signal. Run that. This is with the signal bar low. Yeah, big difference. All right, we'll close that down. So this is the market right now. It's pretty steep, huh? What's going on here? Close that down. Should we take a short here? Right now. If we get one more pop here, I'm going to take a short on this just for the because it's so far away from that 20, and we're here hanging out together. Should we take a short here? But only if we get out one more high. I'm going to take a short on this just for the because it's so far away from that 20, and we're here hanging out. If I'm thinking of shorting, so is a lot of other traders. All right, so let me push this off the screen here. I just want to finish the video and just kind of mention that all the tools we have here, we got to use these tools. We got to take advantage of this. For those prop traders out there, the gamble's cheap. You know, you could do this now. Pennies, you know, just picking up an account, you get 10 points like this on some of these. We have to step up to these. We can't miss. I can't miss any of these. So again, tomorrow I'll go in. We'll hit those Zello alerts. Take these trades. If you're not a member and you want to become a member, head over to DayTradingRadio.com. Become a member. I even showed you the chat room. Chat room's up today right now. If you're not a member, you want to become a member, head over to DayTradingRadio.com. Become a member. I even showed you the chat room. Chat room's up. Oh yeah. All right. All right. So that's it. Let me send this on its way. Oh, you know what I was going to do fast here, but I could do that. I'll do another video. I'll do that in another video. The flag setup. I want to do that tonight. A little webinar, impromptu webinar. Flag setup. Coming up next. DayTradingRadio.com. Flag setup. I want to do that tonight. A little webinar, impromptu webinar. Flag setup. All right. Coming up next. Oh man. DayTradingRadio.com.
Order submitted. Order filled.
Little webinar. Agent 87 is probably because of Rockbot's on, or you have your DTR2 on, or let me see. Agent 87 is probably because of no, Rockbot's that's not on. You have your let me see. I have. Oh, you know what it might be? Maybe it's me. Maybe. Oh, I know what it is. I put the. Shoot. I know what it is. Hold on. Oh, you know what it might be? Maybe it's me. Maybe I gotta find I know what it is. I put the. I think I had it on here. I know what it is. Hold on. Oh, you know what it might be? I'm gonna X out all this stuff anyway.